Good morning, everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. How's it going, guys? How are you today? How is it going out here? We are live in our trading show. Welcome, chat. Hi, guys. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. Let's go about the markets today. Hey, buddy. How are you doing today, guys? Hope you're having a great time. Hope you have a beautiful day out there. Let's go for the Forest Factory. See the economical calendar as well. We don't have anything for today. We're actually Tuesday 15th today. Tomorrow, big news ahead, of course. But for the moment, there is nothing scheduled. Nasdaq on the 5-minute is dealing with a very interesting support line here, on which is actually bouncing right now. The payout is very simple. Yes, I've been requesting payouts. It's very simple when it comes down to the payouts for straight to funding. It is a lot easier because you don't go through a challenging period, right? So you don't go through challenge. You directly have the ability to make money and request the payout. Now, I have a video about explaining the payout rules on my YouTube channel, and you can see more details on that. You can also ask me questions about it in a very specific way. But usually there is a threshold, and once you get to that threshold or you make money above that, you can pretty much cash out. A strange nature. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening for some of you. Let's have a look into the opens. Trading around the daily opening here, which is on the 900s. Let's turn on the daily VWAP. We're trading below the VWAP right here, which is on 933. Weekly and monthly a little bit higher, but they still remain our targets, about 300 points from here for the weekly. Yeah, this is a very interesting situation here, guys, that we're trading. It's a place of support, is expected to react. We already had a 30 points reaction that could have been monetized. I've been preparing for the stream, but this is a nice W formula and a double bottom here, forming also a higher low on that. So this is very interesting here to be monetized.
Order
I'd
filled.
like to test it out. I'm giving it a go right here for a couple of points, not much, for about 5 to 6 points basically, on a larger size, with a market continuation possibilities here on our Ticktick account that we're trading. The big accounts here that got $11,000 profit in building them towards the payout. Daily VWAP right there around the 30, so what a terrible rejection we got here. I like to see if this one resists, otherwise I'm out. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, by the way. Hope you have an amazing day so far. We're gonna long this one from the other account too. It's just that we're gonna do a single contract here, not limit order, a market order, single contract.
Order filled.
Adding a little more to this and going for the breakout out of the structure. That would be a beautiful $700 there. Pushing it all the way into the VWAP, daily VWAP that we got. And slightly above we also have the 200 EMA, so that's a good target. Let's go with this one. Stop loss to the entry, guys. The other trade as well is slowly recovering. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Adding a little more to this. We would be ready to squeeze into the highs, as we recently took the liquidity down into levels around 906, 905 earlier. Looking forward, a big bullish day out here, especially with the market continuation expected. We're going to use a stop right below the previous candle.
Order filled.
And we got stopped out right there. Maybe on the other side, we got to be careful with this one as well. Got to be careful with this one. 900s. Supposed to give us some strength. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm out of this one. Pretty slow market movements, and we're not grabbing the highs there as of now, but obviously it is definitely not too late. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Back into the daily opening right there. Right below 900s.
Order filled.
Dropping an opportunity here. All the way back to the top of the structure. 929, which is close to the daily VWAP. So supporting right now the 900s is going to be a great idea for us. Reacting on that is going to be lovely. We would nicely build a higher low and then also a support trending line on top of it. Good reaction so far. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. We have a decent reaction so far actually here, but still. We're getting pressured. And squeezed between 4 different technical elements, such as the daily VWAP, 200 EMA blue line, right? So 200 EMA blue line right there. Daily VWAP from the upper side representing resistance. Your daily opening, which most of the time acts as a nice bouncing place. And of course the uptrending support line that has been confirmed so far. So selling pressure from right there, buying pressure from right here. That's what we got at the moment. Good morning, welcome everyone. We're not going to add to this position right now at all. We're exposed into 2 minis. As the fair value gap goes all the way off the 1 minute. We'll see how does this support level react here, if they are capable of defending it. Certainly expecting something from it. Even if we get around 20 points from here up to 920s. Still going to be satisfied about it. All the way into support here.
Order filled.
Interesting point out here. We we get into the 60s, I'm not going to be able to allow this more.
Order filled.
Yep. We got stepped out right there. And we broke below the support line. We've lost the daily opening. We got rejected by the daily VWAP. And we also touched the loss right there on the other one too. Now obviously the markets are finding basically reactions. We'll have to see how this one plays out over here. Definitely not the start I've been expecting. That was a strong daily VWAP denial we just had earlier, and we didn't even touch that, right? We did not even touch that. We're gonna look into the 15-minute candles too. 15 minute is dealing here, guys, with the 200 EMA support. Have a look into that, on which we have been bouncing for the past couple of hours quite a few times. So our 15 minute could reject here and bounce again. Take us above the daily opening. Back into the retesting of the golden pocket around 100s right there. US dollar is doing nothing. DXY is waiting news from the political side. Gold as well is pretty much hitting in the top. But this one right here, Nasdaq, definitely did not start it profitable. There is a weak reaction so far here from the bulls. Really possibly could nicely get into the lows of 800. This is not looking too promising in the way this reaction happens in the 15 minute. And that's a strong opening of the 15 minute candle right there. Possibly a short opportunity. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little more. Everything's missing so far in terms of volatility and volume that we usually love to see. We're pushing, we're pressing below the 200 EMA of 15 minute, guys, below 860s. This is a very strong 15 minute candle so far. And now we got stuck below the daily VWAP. The bears are active in a significant way right now, dominating the field. Some of our interesting levels are located below 20s, guys. Below 820s we could expect something, but still. There's a lot of liquidity here. We're pretty much trading below everything. Daily, weekly, monthly openings. I'd like to see the way our fixed range volume profile looks like on this specific structure. We have our gap. It's located at 19,000. Not interesting to us. But then also from the lows to the current point, basically exactly where we are trading right now, 847 is the fixed range volume profile line. We got an hour to go till the market opening. Thank you guys for joining. We're looking for good opportunities. This is how our 15 minute looks like. Could nicely test out a short entry from 85. Limit order right there, even slightly below on 82. 3 contract limit orders on the push to the upside and then simply nicely reversing back. That's a strong 15-minute candle. We are needing a reliable fight to get through. That we just close on the red. Come on. Get this one triggered. And then reverse. We're going to take the orders a little bit lower here.
Order filled. Order filled.
2 contracts have been filled. Back into the 50 is what I'm searching. I would be happy with about 20 points on this one.
Order filled.
We got filled. I put it a little lower. Top 1 futures, they have been launched very recently, but they're part of a mother company that has been around for years. So that's why you didn't heard about them, because they're very recent. I have a review video on my channel. You can find out more about them. Top 1 futures. Also, the link is in the description area. Yeah, by the way, here's the link. I'm going to share you the links a little later, guys. Rejections are certainly appearing. Around 80s, we nicely get rejected so far. You're welcome. It has been bouncing here for about 50 points, but it's pretty weak so far, so not expecting not to come back at least around 54, 55. That would be a great target. Time for the bears to press here, otherwise I'm pretty much out. We got a daily, we got a VWAP right there. It's all gonna pressure us. Whatever is above 900s right now is gonna pressure us. But this is pretty slow so far. I mean, it's kind of normal with the way the markets are. They got great Trustpilot reviews as well. Things are running smooth. Stop loss slightly above that wick. That they went up pretty aggressively. Without retracing further. Testing out a
order filled.
Short opportunity on our 250k account from Ticktick Trader as well. For a nice retracement from here.
Order filled.
2 contracts back all the way into the 58. Stop loss is going to be right above the structure.
Order filled.
Yeah. Definitely not exciting right there.
Order filled.
Yeah, take it easy, guys. Take it easy on revenge trading, especially that happens after a loss. That's when you revenge and the bad trades can quickly continue. This was a strong reaction of 15 minute we had here, bouncing basically. We bounced from the fixed range volume profile line. We also have the 15 minute 200 EMA. So we actually had strength there that backs up the movement.
Order filled.
Yes, exactly. Trading is very, very emotional, and it's pretty much against the human nature. How many times do we take the highs with 1 point movements and then we wick down? Look at that. We already had a 70 points here movement. Time to see how the daily opening reacts around 900s.
Order filled.
We've got about 45 minutes to go till the market opening. Would love to see some rejection on the 900s. Would love to get that here. For a quick scalp into 880s. Yeah, well, trading without emotions, it's not possible, but controlling the emotions at a certain instinct and level, it is possible. Definitely not always, and this is when the firms are winning, when the markets are winning. When we miscontrol the entire subject. And the very difficult thing is that this is not a business that once you achieve performing in a certain way, that's the way you're always going to be.
Order filled.
We got stopped out. Look at the push we got, guys. This is crazy. So while I was longing in a great situations, we dipped right here into 830s, and then we didn't got any retest basically. So I got burned from both sides. Look at this massive pump here. We did not push back into the lows. We simply reacted much higher, and what we do right now is we engulf. Which is extremely unlikely to be bearish after you're engulfing, you're putting together here a such candle in 15 minutes. But at the same time, longing it here is definitely not going to make me comfortable, because I'm feeling like FOMOing into the markets is not the option. Thank you guys for joining, appreciate it. We're going to look towards different options, and we're going to consider approaching the markets by testing out. We're dealing right now with a daily VWAP. Let's go into the 5 minutes. This is insane. Daily VWAP. So if we get a chance around 900s, look at the ugly V shape we had here. Miserable. They took all the liquidity below and now totally pushed 130 points. They're discounted right now 50%, guys. But we are in a pretty bad shape over here. Pretty bad shape across the board, pretty much everywhere so far. Things have not been moving in my direction for today. Daily VWAP is right there, and that kept us so far bearish, but you also have the daily opening very close to you. So two levels that are representing reaction points. Let me see where is the golden pocket for a possible retracement. Golden pocket sits on 892. 892 for the golden pocket. And one of the targets that we could work around would be the resistance line coming from the highs. That one right there, if the whole structure goes bullish, that is going to be interesting to get in contact with this resistance line here at some point, of course. But look at the rejection we got from the daily VWAP. 890s for an interesting spot. 890s for an interesting spot of the golden pocket, guys. Strong rejection here. It would be really miserable to take it all the way down into the no man's land. Right, so down into the 90s here. I'm going to work around a limit order.
Order filled.
We're only in a single contract right now.
Order filled.
Adding a little more to this for a little push. Not much up into the 912. I'll take that $400 all day long. Stop loss is going to be
Order filled.
and we closed it out. Great. So we made some money with that one. We made some profit with that one. Look at a 5-minute rejection coming from the daily opening and the golden pocket. Just broke above, guys. This is crazy. We're going to get rejected hard again, but this is room here to speculate, guys. Look at this. Send it all the way to 922 again. This is an interesting spot here for me to test it out. With the ability to collect a little more on that
Order
wick.
filled.
Strongly got rejected out there. I'm out
Order
of this one. I
filled.
don't like it over there.
Order filled.
Let's go for the push into the highs. Moving back and forth. Putting the stop loss below the candle that we just got open. And we would be ready to fly with this one.
Order filled.
Interesting spot right there.
Order filled.
Added a little more to this. Come on, just climb this one slowly into the 80s. 3 to 4 points, that's what we need here. I'm selling
Order
2
filled.
contracts right there. We might reject here in an ugly way, so I don't think I'm gonna risk more than this.
Order filled.
We are fine, basically, so we recovered something. We recovered something out of the loss we had. Dangerous situation here, guys, with a daily VWAP. Look at this. We've been rejecting so far quite a few times. Obviously, the way we're putting pressure right now could be a nice breakout. Could be a nice breakout. I needed that trade. I had to secure those profits. I was also overexposed. I don't think we are rejecting here in a genuine
Order
way, guys.
filled.
I don't think the rejection here comes in a genuine way. So we bought back in a long. And we're going for some squeezing above 30s.
Order filled.
We got 2 micros. Let's go for the squeezings. Exactly, it looks awesome. Looks for a strong movement so far to the upside, which is why I'm still happy to be part of the longs. I have to set my stop loss on my entry. I don't want to be rejected there. So trading is attacking the instinctual side of human being, guys. Is generating a significant amount of emotions simultaneously, continuously, whether you're winning or losing, it's coming to you. Looks great here so far. We're going to trail above that
Order
candle
filled.
and add an additional position going for the breakout. This is the way we are handling this trade. If we get rejected here, it's not an issue. We are break even, but still, it's a good opportunity to squeeze above a little higher, a little stronger. We up. Jungle Temple, you heard me right. Let's get above the daily. Daily. There you go. We might get stuck tight. We're playing this very tight. We gotta do this tight. I don't want to be on an unnecessary loss in this heavy emotional business. Looks good so far. We're gonna
Order
sell one
filled.
contract there.
Order
Sold
filled.
another one.
Order
And
filled.
got out of everything. We are up by $335. That is good. We were down. And now we fully recovered here. And we're looking forward to building on top of this. Especially today with the openings. There's 30 minutes to go, guys. Pretty happy about it. Thank you for visiting. This is where we are. So still keeping and speaking about the possibility right there to retest the trending line we've got. Also, we are going to adjust in such form. Look at the golden pocket level. Golden pocket level of the structure we're trading between the high and the low is situated on 980s, 970s. So there are still 40-50 points to go to that one. Something that is great is we are trading above the daily opening. And we're trying to climb above the daily. Say the word, guys. Say the word. Say the word, everyone. Daily VWAP. Here we are. We gotta make this green. We gotta do this. We got around 100 points movement here. The two other accounts are in big sufferings. I'm no longer trading them today. They crossed the limit I have. Interesting spot here basically to consider a form of short back into the daily VWAP. Very interesting spot here, but we could test it out from a higher level. 950s. Tariffs on top of tariffs. I don't know if we got any news about tariffs today, or if we got days without news around tariffs. We also had situations when things changed 180 degrees within the same day about tariffs. So that is a business there. Nicely to be speculated if you have insider information, guys. If you just give me a call if you have insider information, and we're gonna take care of you. 30 minutes to go for the US opening. 200 EMA rejecting on 5 minute. This is no longer a possibility for me here to long the business. This would clearly be a total FOMO chasing the price action, and that is not going to work. It has never worked. Possibly, John, possibly. Strange nature or in still two longs. You also want to take some profits at some point. Don't forget about your longs. Two significant levels here. golden pocket and the downtrending resistance line, but they are up around 70s. Interesting spot here in the way we managed to do this. That would be a lovely price action, fellas. Have a look into that. Especially if my drawing skills are visualized by the market makers, they will enjoy this. We're having a great time. We pretty much relax and enjoy. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. Streaming from Monday to Friday every day. In an educational environment as well on my YouTube channel, you got plenty of videos on the prop firms to inform you at the highest level, especially with the comparison we had yesterday, a strong one. So what's happening here? This is a non-stop movement that is pretty sustainable so far. If we look into the 1 hour candle, have a look into that, guys. It's going for the monthly opening, guys. The 1 hour candlestick here. What about the 4 hour structure? The 4 hour structure as well is sufficiently bullish. Look into that, guys. Sufficiently bullish for a market continuation. We should get today into 19,500s. Let's talk about 19,500, which actually represents the blue line here that suppressed us the last time we got into the 20,550s. Is the 200 EMA blue line. So that is on 19,500s. The question is, are we going to touch that today? I'm going to ask you that on a quick pool that we're doing here. Are we going to touch 19,522 200 EMA today? What do you guys think about it? Let me know your answers on the pool. My response is yes. I think we're going there. As long as strange nature isn't too long, we're going there. This is still looking like it wants to climb higher and higher. Higher and higher. But the big deal and fight is going to be starting with 970s, 980s. Good job, buddy. Let the markets run. Great job, buddy. Let the markets run in your favor. Let your winners run. It's also possible even on prop firms, which is something that people usually complain, that you cannot let your winners run because of the consistency. You can let your winners run if you have small size contracts. You can basically let trades to act on a longer period of time if that's the style you want to do, just like your stop losses could be different by using micros, 1-2 micros, and you have to make $500-$600 a day. Then you obviously need to let that run for a while to make that money. Depends how much you have to do per day. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. We got 25 minutes for the market opening. Make sure to hit the like of the video, and we get straight into the business, everyone. It is going crazy around the markets here, but we're still not near the resistance that I care about. And that starts from the golden pocket of 970s, which is a place that I'm definitely going to have a limit order here. 18970s. If I get that, I'm going to be happy about it. And then 73 and then 78 as well. If I get that, I'm going to be pretty much happy about it. This is the dangerous level for me that I have encircled right now. Exceptional indeed, exceptional. Not at this time, they were not exceptional today. Exceptional in terms of how negative we are for today, but still, on the long run, we are fine. Usually, mistakes are also part of the learning curve, and they're allowing you to become better. So it is like unlocking a door that is necessary to cross for the next level. Absolutely necessary for long term. If you want the next level trading, you gotta go through these things. We got 10 minutes, 12 minutes. No, we got actually 20 minutes to go for the US opening. Still, this is not bearish from this levels. Could have become bearish from higher levels. Great job, thank you. I got into trading in 2014 for the first time. Trading crypto, bought crypto a lot cheaper than today in 2014, Bitcoin. And I only traded swing trading till last 4 or 5 months when I started day trading with the prop firms. So I'm basically at the beginning of my day trading journey here. I've been only trading swing trading that I've been holding for a few weeks and months. So on much bigger time frames such as the daily candles. And that's what I've been doing, and it's still what I do full time, as that's the main business. That's the bread and butter, right? So we're trying to learn basically the day trading procedure here and experience it basically with the prop firms. Definitely not claiming to be at this point profitable. Now the swing trading is working for me very well. I'm able to wait sometimes even 2 or 3 months before I enter any trade and just simply wait into securing certain positions, and then go ahead and trade for a longer period of times, sitting in a trade sometimes even for half a year. This is how we have been experiencing trading in the past couple of years. So when it comes down to the emotional side, to the risk side, it's different when you swing trade and you hold for 3 months than the day trading. This is very intense compared to the other. And I also think that if I become better in a place that is more challenging, which is the day trading for my emotional side, then I can be even better on a place that is easier on you from the risk management side. Let's see, guys, if we touch our limit orders here that have been waiting.
Order filled.
One of the orders have been filled, guys. Would be lovely to get the other one as well. One contract. I have not been trading psychology lessons. I have been considering researching online continuously and running a systematic research throughout a long period of time on my own. And this is what is usually the style I prefer. When it comes down to the day trading approach that I have, right now I am pretty much testing a lot of the things, but usually I see better performance on running with the momentum, right? So instead of working around reversal points, I kind of see to trade much better situations with the momentum and going for quick scalps or even micro scalping. For example, this kind of trade that I'm doing right here is of the opposition, is the reversal type of trade. Still have to find my numbers in terms of risk and targets. And I'm still in a significant, I would say, testing period, which I think it's gonna still continue. I'm collecting data about myself, about the markets, and slowly adjusting. I think this is what a trader's career is. First, you invest, you collect data about the whole process. You also collect information about you guys. You have to know yourselves genuinely. In order to make money, and we know that saying, you definitely need to know how to lose. Keeping the losses under significant control based on the numbers and levels you get with the winnings is actually what is going to make you money. So the question is not just about how do we make money, but also how do we lose. Not in a sense you have to lose and you search to lose, yet the losses are always there as a risk. So that has to be very well controlled. That's a beautiful rejection we got right there on my trade. Trying to be more with a momentum trading these days. We got 15 minutes to go with the opening. We might catch a momentum down. And that would be a lovely trade. Usually I go basically with the engulfing candlesticks as a domination candlesticks for my entries, and I'm looking forward to having a very clear structurized invalidation point. So I tend to appreciate such levels. Of course, they have to be backed up by some technical analysis level that holds your thesis, that holds your position, right? That holds your direction, backs it up in a way. It has to be something, there has to be a reason why we're bouncing. It has to be justified. Or simply rejecting right here. All these pivot points, supply, demand, trending lines, daily openings, closing highs, lows, Mondays, monthly, weekly, yearly, all these levels, along with the price analysis on the candlesticks. For day trading, I'm utilizing the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. But mostly I trade on 5 minute. Along with probably the second solution is the 1 minute. So 1 minute compared with a 5 minute gives me a good edge. And then the 15 minute allows me to be on the same page with a longer perspective for the day trading. FTMO is an interesting company, of course. It's a very strong company out there in terms of finance. And as long as you're capable of respecting all those rules and having the desire to deal with all those rules, it is an interesting company. Thank you as well for your interaction, guys, and great questions out here. This is the purpose of the channel. You guys are going to learn even from my bad actions. Even from my bad actions. So it's not just about the good trades. It's also about a bad trade someone is doing. This is all live. This is all real. And we have a good entry here in short. We are so far discovering the market is suppressing it at 62, 63, 64. However, the opening of New York comes very soon, and that could take the markets in a way that I might not desire, I might not wish. It's very hard to pass all the challenges, which is why the instant funding, straight to funding is a lot better for the majority of the guys. Think about it this way. If you have to make $3,000 for the challenge, why not making that $3,000 in a place you could also take it out? Maybe not from 3,000, but already if you make 5 or 7, you can already take some money out. So it's much better. It's much better as an alternative. Of course, you also have to trade better with instant funding. Otherwise, it's going to cost you. I'm still not working around any take profit here or stop loss. I don't have anything set for the moment. I hope the US administration or China administration is not going to come out with an announcement during the seconds of anything related crazy for the tariffs to take the markets one way or the other in an unexpected way. Of course, this is not professional, guys, what I'm doing, not to have a clear stop loss right now or a take profit, but I'm pretty much monitoring. Now, you also know what is the disadvantage while you monitor and the action comes, you're not going to be able to be part of exiting where you would like to exit if something sudden happens, like 200 points pump or 100 points pump right now in the next 5 seconds. It's going to hit me hard. Appreciate it, guys. Let's have a look into this interesting trade. This is an interesting entry that we got here, which I hope is going to pay us some nice money. I do have a video on my channel explaining the differences between challenges and instant funding. So advantages and disadvantages, like in anything in life, it's also a form of subjectiveness there. However, there are multiple universal and objective advantages of instant funding. Yeah, that's right. Of course, dealing with micros, especially during, New York opens, New York session, is a must, I think. It is a must right there. But still, some people like to do one mini and enjoy a 10, 12 point scalp and then repeat that 2 or 3 times a day, and that's fine for them. So it depends. You never know when that tweet comes out, so careful. Usually there is one in the morning. Last time we've been told it's great time to buy, good time to buy, or whatever kind of thing like that. And then later on during the day, they paused the tariffs and the market spiked. So we got the signal. Officially, we got official signals. Unheard of, right? Unheard of, and never would have been expected. 62% of the people considered today were going to. Did I said 18,522? I did wanted to say 19,522, guys. I'm not going to recreate that one, but it's obviously a 200 EMA is on 19,522. We're streaming from Monday to Friday, everyone. Make sure to subscribe. We're also doing giveaways. And have a nice business model. You can find out more videos on my channel about the platforms I'm trading, Tap 1 Futures and Ticktick Trader. Both maximum discount with a coupon code SCRAMBLE at a checkout. You can have the best options out there. For example, on Tap 1 Futures, the biggest account, which is like 99% of the users are purchasing this, the 150K comes at $400. Trailing max down $6,000. You're buying basically with $400 a trailing max down of $6,000, which is very, very comfortable. Maximum 3 accounts. On the other side as well, the 150K account comes at $384, and you have a $6,000 drawdown over there as well. Very comfortable too. So this is it. It's a chop zone here, and it's interesting how we got into the New York. Obviously, right before the market opens, I have to work with a stop loss on my entry. I'm gonna delete the other 2 limit cells, and I'm just gonna put it slightly above the previous wick right there. I have to do this. And I'm gonna go for a nice risk and reward ratio. $60 for the loss, $780 for the profit. Daily VWAP 930s. That's exactly where I put my exit. We could have a reaction there, so I don't want to be missing out on a possible bouncing if we dip into that place. We've got 5 minutes to go. I will also have to consider about trailing my trade here, trailing my stop loss at some point. Maybe actually above the current candle, guys. This is interesting, right? So the current red candle should break the lows of that structure that we were chopping, break below 50s. We could very easily get back into my stop loss, the place we're right now, especially with the volatility coming from the New York opening. So this way I'm just risking and passively giving away my trade for free. Yes, every day we're doing it from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. EST time. That's the usual time we are starting. Every time it's mentioned on my Discord when we are, but also it will be scheduled on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my channel daily, you will see if there's something scheduled. That means we're doing it. Usually I'm scheduling 2 hours before it starts. I'm scheduling the live stream with the exact hour. That's not a good looking chart for me here. Would love to see the rejection, guys, but you know, our stop loss is just 13 points away, and this might be looking for going into the highs. So we either reject right now, or I am simply out and I'm gonna take my money from this position. I'm gonna use the wick of that candle that we just made right there, guys. Look at that. We got 2 minutes to go. Our Discord is here, guys. Let me share with you my Discord, guys, for those of you that would like to be part of.
Order filled.
And we got sucked out in profit and the market is running. Beautiful. So it's good that we played out on a profitable stop loss. The market is running into the highs right before the opening. That's the Discord. You can join my channel, guys. And I'm also going to share with you our links where you would be able to purchase the accounts from all over the place. Tap on futures, Ticktick Trader. Maximum discount is going to be with a scramble coupon code, max discount available always at the checkout. Let's find out more on the US opening. We're dealing with a golden pocket here. We're dealing with a downtrending resistance line, but we are bouncing from an important level. 5-minute 200 EMA. Close to 900s. This is going to be very aggressive, guys. What's happening on the other markets? Bitcoin is sleeping around the same levels. Nvidia is opening with a slight gap into the upside. Let's see if we can monetize and make some money out of the volatility that's going to come. Less than 30 seconds, actually 20 seconds to go for the opening bell. Five seconds to go. And the opening bell is right here, guys. Have a look into that. What a massive volatility.
Order filled.
Let's go on a bit of a scalping here.
Order filled. Order filled.
And we made profit with that one. We made about $250. Beautiful. We're up to 690 here. And I'd like to see how can I monetize this. I'm not based in the US right now. I'm in Hungary, center of Europe. This is the place I born. Dealing with the resistance line here is not going to be an easy job. If we successfully break out, we're obviously opening the doors for the question I've asked you in the pool. 19,000. What was it? 19,522. 200 EMA. Wow, look at a strong move. What a nice liquidity sweep. 20-30 points. It's a beautiful opening so far. Nvidia as well is running. But the big deal is going to be on the S&P. S&P should quickly fight for the weekly opening. 441. And then attack the upper levels. Thank you. I'm not gonna short this, but this would be a killer to be in a short right now. Have a look into that move we just got after the opening. Breakout has been actually confirmed. A 5 minute looks beautiful. 15 minute, have a look into the 15 minute chart. 15 minute tells me we're happy to push for the golden pocket around 100s. And I'd like to see the fixed range volume price action too, which is that level. Oh, we're way above that. We are way above that. That's fine. This is a beautiful breakout we just performed for 15 minute. If we don't reject this one all the way to the opening of this 15 minute candle, then we're gonna be fine. I mean, like I told you guys, the 4-hour candlestick looks very good for the upside. Look at the S&P 500 probably breaking out here through everything. 460s, it has to break out of the 460s and then you're just flying. Bitcoin is also interesting. It has to break out the 86. Wow, look at the rejection out there.
Order filled.
Let me test out a quick scalp here, guys.
Order
Let me
filled.
test out a quick scalp out here. We just got 60 points quick rejection.
Order
And
filled.
I'm out. And we made good money with that. Let's go with the fireworks, guys. Let's go with a celebration time. This is definitely deserving one. Now we got them with sound. Good job, good job. Congrats, guys, for those of you that performed that trade. Now it's difficult to trade anything here, I guess, but and you managed to do your 4 accounts. Have you passed that? We got the fireworks. This is unique model of celebrating. Unique model. What a beautiful hammer candle we got here. Look at that, guys.
Order
Back
filled.
in a quick long here to make some money on this.
Order filled.
And we made some money. Let me share with you. That's $165 there. I mean, this trade was active for what? For 4 seconds or maybe less than that, but this is $165. For me, this is an enjoyable volatility in the way it's right now. We can nicely scalp some of those 5 to 10 points movements. Look at a 5-minute bouncing on the previous resistance line, which could be converted into our support. We'll have to see that. I discovered day trading NQ about 4 months ago, guys. So very recently, 4 or 5 months ago. I was only Bitcoin and Ethereum trading back in the day for many years. Good job. You passed the accounts evaluations. That's great. Congratulations to you. Look at the strong 1 minute candles we got here. Beautiful times for scalpings. And risky not to be scalped out. Volatility is as usual, nothing tremendous. 40-50 points in a 1 minute candle is basically the usual we've got. Yes, thank you. I think this futures experience is going to be beneficial, not only to me, but also to our community. What a strong movements we get out here. Do we get rejected again? Very questionable. Or do we just squeeze above and go for the golden pocket into the 70s? Think this is gonna go for the golden pocket, guys. But I missed my 40s entry here. I missed pressing that. I did check. I usually talk about gold on my live streams, but I have not traded. Never traded gold, actually. Look at a crazy move we're getting here, all the way from the lows of 835. We got 230 points right now, non-stop, without any significant retracement. This could be the 15-minute level we'll have to pay attention on. It's the golden pocket level. We're also trading right now above yesterday VWAP, and that's fine. Thank you guys for watching, by the way, appreciate it. You have all the links, you have the coupon code as well, Scramble, that you can use at checkout for any purchase you guys want to complete. And any support or anything like that, just reach out to me, especially on Discord, and we help you. Look at this one. This is a very strong 15-minute candle, so I would have a hard time shorting against this. Maybe relonging it on any form of rejection. So we got there yesterday. VWAP, today's previous high as well. Anything around 900s would be very interesting. 19,000.
Order filled.
Testing it out here. Testing out a quick scalp. Hmm.
Order filled.
It's really bought up pretty quickly.
Order filled.
Really good job. See if we get any success here in retracing the markets. Or simply we might have to accept it over here. $10-15 point retracement would
Order
be
filled.
lovely in our case scenario. Otherwise, I'm simply gonna accept this one. And that's it about it, of course, not an issue. Let's go. Let's go a little bit lower. Come on, press the pedal. $700 would be lovely over there.
Order filled.
Beautiful. It has been touched, guys. We made another profit with that, so we got a good round. We got a good round of scalping. We're up 2,140 here. We've been shorting the golden pocket. It's kind of risky because of the size. But still, the idea was correct. And we ended up profiting. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video. We're gonna do some giveaways as well this week. Probably we're gonna organize 2 giveaways. Maybe one of it is gonna be tomorrow and the other one is gonna be Friday. That 15-minute closing we just had is very bullish, guys. It's very bullish. It's just that it's a closing around a significant pivot point. S&P 500 is having a beautiful chart. To start dealing with a price action above 500s and go for the top of the gap. Right? I guess it's Tuesday today. Good job. Well, thank you guys for your great words. So, crypto day trading is something that I only tested for a short period of time, but the noise in the crypto space is so much that the efficiency is very low. So, the edge, the advantage, is already fundamentally for you not to be there compared to the opportunity of swing trading. Especially that is known, and it has been known, crypto, Bitcoin, not all the cryptos, are going to the upside. It will pretty much follow the pattern of gold, S&P 500, Nvidia, Nasdaq, across the past 2 or 3 decades, if you look back historically at whatever level you purchased, today you are in profit. So this is the way things are shaping so far, the same scenario, which is why you have a massive advantage by doing swing trading in the crypto space and not day trading. A lot of scam, manipulation, exchanges, all sorts of dumpings out of nowhere. Tax day in USA. Well, I heard. Well, depends. I mean, on a live account, to trade with 100,000 from a prop firm is not feasible. You have to consider that with your personal resources, right? So no one is going to give you $100,000 real money to trade on an account that is real like that, guys. No one is going to give you that way, certainly. I mean, let me tell you what's the purpose and the business with a prop firm. So obviously moving to live with a prop firm is the ultimate target, but I think something even superior than that is to deal with the personal accounts with money you've managed to earn from prop firms during the past, 2 years or something like that. Take those resources as soon as you have a serious amount of money that is serious for you personally, and you put it on a personal account. So that's the place things are going to be total different. Yeah, let's just see what's happening on the Nasdaq. Is breaking above 100. This is looking great, guys. I mean, it's hard to short here. Honestly, it's hard to short here.
Order filled. Order filled.
I like to just quickly take advantage of this breakout and make some money with it. Make another breaking above 100s here would be lovely. Look at the price section here, guys. I'm back in a quick trade like that. You have to leave more and more cushion if you want to be moved on a live account with a bigger drawdown. You have to have more and more cushion, which means you have to make great money during the sim funded stage. If this is going ugly, I'm gonna cut it away. I don't want to buy here in a possible divergence and actually convergence. Well, the 15-minute candle we got right there is certainly not bearish.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's go, guys. This is a good opportunity. Let's go for the $1,000 profit in this
Order
trade,
filled.
and it has been touched. So we are up to 3,200. This is a beautiful target that we have achieved. Let's go with another round of fireworks. That's lovely. This is lovely. Pretty much seeking to exit as we break above the previous candle top. Pretty much in a such market structure, it's good to exit quickly. You don't want to go through a 50 points retracement with the contracts that I've been trading. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Diamond hands are in crypto space where you have to hold through bearish cycles. For example, right now the altcoins are having more than 120 days of selling pressure domination. 120 days, guys, that's a lot. Non-stop domination by the bears for the altcoins specifically. Thank you, appreciate your words. So look at how we have been retracing. If you're missing to sell at the right points during such micro scalpings, it's not possible to make money. So there's no way you should be greedy when doing micro scalping. Let's just do micros right now. Micros on the contracts. We're gonna trade one contract and trying to do a few trades like that as well. This kind of trades of $10-15. Yeah, we traded a big boy today. Exactly, we traded the minis today. 15 minute has room indeed. Well, you break above the previous top here in terms of a short, so some of the traps could be over there. You have the golden pocket listed around this level, but still the 15 minute has the ability to still go around. It is not a type of a trade that has a strong probability here with a short, so it's pretty risky shorting. You have a good edge today, as it seems like a much better edge on long, so it depends what are you trying to make money from. In a bullish market like today, you're trying to make money from shorts or you're trying to make money from longs. Depends how do you position yourself. You got to think about the opportunity itself. Even if the market goes down, it might not worth it. It might worth for you to go in a game, in a business, in a specific environment where you have more chances. That's just one way of thinking about it. There are traders which are clearly saying, if it's bullish today, no matter what, I'm not shorting. I'm just searching for longs. If it's bearish tomorrow, no matter what, I am not longing. Even if it has to come down, or it will come down, or it comes down, I'm still not part of that trade because it's against the opportunity between the two with bigger chances. So it's a type of thinking, a type of approach. Tomorrow we've got some news, core retail sales, and Powell speaking. And then unemployment claims for Thursday, but there's not much going on this week. Next one might be a little more interesting, starting with 21st on the 25th as well. PMI, and that's it, right? So no big deal for that one. Of course, early May with the Federal Reserve rate cuts discussion. That is where the money sits. That is where the economy sits. Exactly. Sorry, guys. Thank you guys for watching, by the way, appreciate it. Make sure to like the video, subscribe. Streaming daily. Been a very enjoyable environment for me, really enjoyable. It's a flat opening on the 1 minute there, which is showing some strength.
Order filled.
Putting in a quick short here. Just a few points. If I get that, or simply I'm out. This is a 1 micro. Right, 1 micro is not a big deal on the dollars.
Order
adding a
filled.
little more to this. We got a take profit there of
Order
30
filled.
bucks, and it has been touched, so we made $30 on that.
Order filled.
Reopening the short here with a $15 profit possibility. Another micro
Order
scalping,
filled.
and we touched that one as well. Look at that 15-minute. Getting rejected here on the golden pocket. Appreciate it, guys. Let's do some more micro scalping here.
Order filled.
I'm out of
Order
this
filled.
with about $33 loss, and I'm
Order
shorting
filled.
it here. Looking to take the lows of that previous green candle. $59 profit here would be. Let's go with this micro scalping. What happened there?
Order filled.
And it got triggered. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful, guys.
Order filled.
Let's go in a quick long here. Just a few points. And
Order
I'm out
filled.
of this. I don't really like it. No, I'm not. Not Amish, even though I might look like. They are in a discussion
Order
with
filled.
Trade-Evade listing, and they're already negotiating with Trade-Evade. It's just
Order filled.
we made profit with that. We just did a good quick scalping, 23 bucks as well. I'm gonna show you very soon, guys, my micro scalping trade result here on the screen as a report.
Order filled.
So it's not right now decided or known when they're gonna be live with the Trade-Evade.
Order filled.
We made money with that one too. Could be, I don't know, 2 weeks. Could be 5 weeks. It depends on Trade-Evade. They're already in contact with them. And Trade-Evade has been purchased by Kraken. So they stopped listing new services and businesses until they fix certain things. Recently, they've been bought by Kraken, by a different company,
Order
which
filled.
is why things are moving a little bit slow right now on Trade-Evade. Let's go, guys, with another profit here. With another scalping here.
Order
And
filled.
we're out of that one too. 10 seconds rule is not a hard rule, which means you don't get banned by doing it. If you pretty much have a big portion of your trades like that, you're gonna sort of away not gonna be eligible, but simply you do not have to abuse of the 10 seconds rule of micro scalping, and that is pretty much valid everywhere. Yes, my discount code is gonna be available for the users of TradeAway, correct? My code is going to be available for all the type of platforms and all the type of accounts that you guys are looking for trading. It's always going to be the best discount existent, sometimes even bigger than the platform is generally giving. You have that negotiated because we're a community here and we have the ability to negotiate this. This is the advantage of joining part of a community, which is I'm going out there and I'm negotiating. What can you give me for my community? Give me the best for my community. And that's the most important part for me. Give me the best price for my community. Tell me what you can do for my community. If we're a strong community, they're willing to negotiate more and more. At the same time, when my users are having issues on the platforms, we as community represent you. It's a bigger authority against the firm, whatever firm is out there. If it's not treating you correctly, if it's not respecting their words, we come out as a community and we're calling them out, right? So this is what we're always doing. This is why we have been growing so strong in the past, 3 to 4 months. Triggers, we're basically doing price action here, trading. I'm very familiar with this price action movements.
Order filled.
Quick micro scalping here if this one holds. If this one wants to retest the lows again.
Order
I'm out
filled.
of this at that level. We only made $2 with that, but it's fine. So have a look into my micro scalping trades that I did. Basically, it started from the ones that are micro numbers, right? The $13, that's the first one. Everything below that is 440, 255, much bigger numbers, right? That was bigger number. But then the micro scalping starts from the $13. So we lost a 19.5 and a 50 cents trade. So we lost 20 bucks and we have a pretty good ratio there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades that are correct and 2 losses. One is like a break even. So I'm sharing right now 2 firms, Tap One Futures and Ticktick Trader, which are the best experiences. There are also other firms and bad experiences as well that you guys want to avoid. There's firms that are shutting their doors. There's firms that are no longer capable of offering their services and so on. So these are the numbers, guys. I'm going to do some more scalping.
Order filled.
Buying into a quick long here. This could nicely go for the liquidity into the upper side.
Order
So
filled.
We're doing 2 contracts there actually. Let's go for the target.
Order filled.
And we made the target. Beautiful, guys. We're
Order
back in this
filled.
trade. We're looking for making a little more.
Order filled.
2 contracts. Added 1 more to this.
Order filled.
And I'm out of it. Made some money with those ones as well. So let me share with you again the numbers. The 440 was not micro scalping, but then everything afterwards was micro scalping. Look at the accuracy rate. Master trader, that's good. $600 for the day, it's good. The most important thing is exactly stopping at the right moment before things turn around in an ugly way. Definitely not needing that. So this is what we got for the micro scalping. A lot of the good trades out here, and just 2 losses, maybe only a single loss, and the other one is break even on 50 cents. Micro scalping is working, but it has to be done on small values like this, and then of course it adds up. Yeah, that's great. That's great. It's a good value. Beautiful, guys. So we're gonna call it a day here. Beautiful numbers we've got, and it's pretty much sufficient for the time. Looking forward to it tomorrow. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. EST. That's when we always start. Thank you for your great words. And we're going to have a productive day as well tomorrow. Discuss about the educational side, trade as well together, and enjoy. This is the most important part. Take care about. Have a nice rest of your day. Thank you, chat, for being here. Thank you, guys. You have all the links and everything you know that you need on my channel for all the details. Looking forward tomorrow, guys. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.